Hello, designers. In the past, we've talked about places to find the products you need to make gift baskets and boxes. And I just want to give a roundup of the places that we normally go to. Places that we may not talk about all the time. We certainly always talk about wholesale suppliers, but there are other places where we find our products. And depending on whether you are a professional gift basket maker, gift box maker, or you make them as a hobby. There are places where we all travel to according to the documentation that we have to show different places that we actually can come into the shops and look for the products where we want. One of the places is trade shows, and you see a visual of the New York Now show. It's okay if you're not in the New York area. There are trade shows all over the world. New York Now happens to be one that is long standing, used to be called the New York International Gift Fair, and it is a place where we find the products that are going to be at a very nice low cost. You're going to be able to get multiples of quality items at shows like this because the suppliers are showing you what is new or what is outstanding in their lines. So these are trade shows are one place where we get our products. You might be looking for some exclusivity in products, and that doesn't mean that the products aren't available anywhere, because if that's true, these companies, certain companies would not be at a trade show. But as an example, you see here at the bottom, or really in the middle right, a company that happens to sell soaps and scrubs and personal care items. This particular company might not be selling items in your area, and that's where the exclusivity comes in. You are the only person or one of two companies that sell this particular brand that your customers absolutely adore getting for themselves and others on their gift list. So that's where trade shows come in. What about wholesale suppliers? Wholesalers sell great items. Let me find wholesalers. Here we go. Wholesalers have great items, especially when they're local to you, that are going to be similar to a trade show, but it's just one company that have multiple items that have been found at trade shows. So here you're looking at different types of baskets that may be at a local wholesale supplier. Again, they not only have baskets, but they also have containers. So there's many types of containers that may suit the kind of boxes and other kinds of containers that you're looking for. And wholesale suppliers also have the types of floral and fauna that you're looking for, wrapping items, ribbon, all kinds of items. And I often go to such stores because I do like the variety that they have. I take photographs in these particular stores because I can, because it is allowed in most places, at least where I've been. So the photographs help me to remember what is at these particular wholesale suppliers. So if I need the item or if I'm buying items that I'm suggesting to customers, then I know that those certain items are in stock. Another place are the warehouse clubs. And the warehouses not only have the foods in bulk, usually you can get 24 or 36 items from a from a warehouse club, but from time to time they also have cellophane, as you see here, and they also sell ribbon. The ribbon will be sold not only on a roll, but the warehouse club will show you what the ribbon looks like in bows that you see here. What I also like about the way they show the bows is the way that you can stack your bows if you are making multiples. You can have what is it called? I always think of them called a pin board. It's not called a pin board, but you can, for example, use cardboard and punch holes in a large piece of cardboard and thread the curling ribbon through the cardboard to hold your ribbons, to hold your bows, so that you have your bows ready to attach to the orders that you are fulfilling. So wholesale clubs are another place to get your products. Retailers are also another place to get products. Now, it's not a place that you will always find products that you want to purchase because retailers have already marked up the items that are in stock. And when they do that, then you are adding an extra fee and you might not be able to sell the gift baskets and boxes at that particular price. However, there are times when retailers mark their items for clearance, and that's when you might see a significant drop in price so that buying from a retailer will make sense. A long time, very lucrative gift basket designer has purchased tabletop barbecue grills from pharmacies at the end of the summer season and had purchased those tabletop grills for housewarming gifts for for realtors. And that has been a big boon in her business. So not only do retailers have certain items, but pharmacies might as well. They are known as retailers too. So that is another place. So we've gone through 4: trade shows, wholesale suppliers, warehouse clubs, and retailers. And the last one is a combination of discounters, dollar shops, and closeout vendors. And those kinds of places also have products. What you don't want to do is buy immediately from any of these places unless you have an immediate need. Attempt to hold back from buying items when you don't have a customer in your sites, because you can buy a lot of items, have a lot of inventory, and not have a plan for selling items. So here you can see from a discount store, really it was a dollar store at the time, Disney brand products. And it's very difficult to find Disney brand products outside of Disney stores where the products are marked up significantly because it is the Disney brand. But these items that you're looking at the time were $1 each. And that was just an exceptional buy. If you wanted multiples of, say, the socks or the teething rings or anything like that, if you wanted to buy 12 or 24 at a dollar store or another discount type store, you could possibly get the products at even a lower price because you're moving a lot of the inventory out of their store. So keep that in mind. So those are the 5 plus places that you can find products. And truth be told, we all, from the professional designers down, we're all looking at products at all of these stores, all of these facilities, all these clubs and such. So keep these places in mind. But as I said, try to keep the buying to a minimum unless you have a specific client in mind who is asking for a certain kind of gift for their individual needs or for conference needs. Keep that in mind. Let me know where you find the kinds of items that you purchase most often. And let's get the conversation going in that on that road so that we know what is working for you and how we can proceed with better buying. This is Shirley George Frazier wishing you baskets of success.